Hello and welcome to Wyrd Wessex. My name's Andy.
And my name's Craig. It is the solstice, the morning of the solstice. The sun's about to come up.
People are gathering on the ridge just over there. We're at Avebury.
If you're watching, you can see the little black dots at the background is the masses that are gathering to celebrate solstice 2024. Woo!
So yeah, we thought we'd come and do a little bit on the solstice. Obviously it's a very special time, but also to kind of check out Avebury a bit as well, because it is a really magical place steeped in folklore and legend and big rocks.
Yeah, and there's quite a few things locally as well. We did go out last night, didn't we? We went to West Kennet Long Barrow.
We did. We were going to record in the barrow itself in the evening. There was a chap staying in there though.
Yeah, and we didn't want to interrupt his evening, so we decided against recording. So we're going to have a little tour today. I'm going to show Andy some lesser known spots as well, hopefully.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Should we get to it? Should we go and join in for sunrise?
So we're going to go and see what these guys are up to. So that was the sunrise. Because it's cloudy, we can't really see much.
I don't know whether it's a thing that people are sort of waiting to see if someone else starts cheering or making noise, or whether it is observed in more of a kind of respectful silence.
There's a few people that are already leaving. Technically speaking, solstice, I believe, today is not for another hour, if you want to go on the astrological side of things. But yeah, we're going to take a little walk around, tell you some ghost stories and other bits around the landscape, I think.
Absolutely. Quite a few interesting characters around as well. Maybe one will talk to us, I don't know.
You've already got me on the show. So yeah, I think there's a lot of stones here, but shall we go and tell people about the Barber Stone, which has got quite an interesting story?
It has got a bit of a grim past to it, so let's do it.
In 1938, archaeologist Alexander Keeler made a startling discovery. Beneath the massive Barber Stone behind me here, he unearthed the skeletal remains of a long-forgotten individual. Items found with the body included 3 silver coins dated to around 1320 to 25, as well as a pair of iron scissors and an iron probe, which led to him being identified as an itinerant medieval barber-surgeon. The traditional interpretation paints a picture of a pious traveller assisting in the suppression of paganism. According to this account, he was tragically crushed when the stone he was excavating toppled over. However, some historians have questioned this interpretation, suggesting that the man may have been a local resident or perhaps even a victim of foul play due to a wound that was discovered on the man's head, suggesting that he was buried under the stone rather than crushed by it.
So thank you for agreeing to chat to us. Could you tell us who you are and what your position here is in the circle?
Oh, right. Well, my name's Jim Saunders, and I'm a Druid of the Bardic Path in Avebury, and I do the Bardic work with the Archdruid of the site and help shepherd people through the path.
Fantastic. How long have you been doing on that path, and how long have you been involved in Avebury?
I've been coming at Avebury since 1993. So pretty much seen it all. And it was at the last equinox that I was raised by my peers and the Archdruid and as the Druid Bard of Avebury. And from there on, just got to try and grow the faith.
That's fantastic. I mean, this is the first time I've been for a solstice at Avebury. I've been here loads of times, but it certainly seems it's kind of busier than I thought it would be, actually, on a sort of windy, windswept December day.
Well, that's one of the beauties of the Winter Solstice dawn, is because it's the latest one in the year, you get a bit of a lie-in. So it's a lot easier to get here for it.
I'm going to be honest, that's one of the reasons why we didn't go to Stonehenge today as well. A bit more of a lie-in. Craig only lives 20 minutes around the corner. But it's just...
I mean, Stonehenge is its own thing as much as Avebury is.
I always felt more of a connection here growing up personally, because I used to come down here quite a lot on holiday and things.
It's
and it was,
hard to find a connection at
it's an amazing
Stonehenge
place.
when you're very rarely allowed to even get near them. But in Avebury, it's a living monument that we can all appreciate together.
Do you find that it is growing? Do you find over the years people are taking more interest in this?
Ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. It goes up, it goes down. At the moment, it's going up.
And lastly, can I ask what solstice, especially winter solstice, but summer as well, what that means to you?
Usually a headache. But as things go, solstice to me is, as part of the cycle of the year, it enables me to keep myself grounded within the year and follow the cycles of the earth, the story of the earth, the lifetime of the earth, because it's all interconnected. Everything is circles within circles within circles, and everything is representative, everything is demonstrative, everything explains everything. And when you throw it all together, you end up with beautiful things and beautiful people.
Well, you know, even with the rain and the wind and the grey, it's been beautiful today. So thank you for your part in that, and thanks for chatting to us.
No, not a problem. You enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck with your podcast.
Thank you very much. Take care. So it's not just the stones at this site that inspire people, the landscape itself and the trees. These trees behind me in particular, these beech trees, have been a part of the landscape for a while, and they draw lots of people. You can probably see there's a group of people gathered around there now. And there was a man once walking through this landscape, as he often did on holidays with his wife and his family, who used to take a lot of inspiration from these stones, these hills, these mounds, and these trees in particular. He saw something in them, possibly the roots, and as you can see, they're sort of creeping roots, almost like appendages, almost like it could get up and walk away. And this had a real impact on this chap, and he went on to write about it. He's a man by the name of J.R.R. Tolkien, and so the story goes, these trees were the inspiration for Treebeard and the Ents.
So behind me here stands the Red Lion pub. It's a 400-year-old inn steeped in history and tales of restless spirits. A phantom carriage drawn by ghostly horses has been occasionally spotted clattering across the courtyard, and successive landlords have shied away from the spectral visitor, as it's considered to be a harbinger of tragedy, signalling the impending death of a close relative. So one ghost named Florrie is rumoured to haunt the pub, and she's often seen emerging from the well. During the 17th century English Civil War, Florrie's husband was said to return unexpectedly, only to find his wife with another man. In a fit of rage, he shot her lover dead and slit his wife's throat. He then dragged her body to the well, threw it down and sealed it with a boulder. Florrie's spirit is believed to linger. Perhaps she's searching for her lover or seeking revenge on her husband, and it is said she has an affinity for bearded men. Hello.
Avebury Stone Circle stands as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual beliefs of our ancestors, captivating visitors with their sheer scale and enduring mystery.
Built and modified over centuries by Neolithic people, Avebury represents a monumental undertaking, a testament to the incredible skills and unwavering dedication of our ancestors.
This remarkable complex, dating back roughly around 4,500 years, features a massive circular bank and a ditch encircling an area that even today includes part of the village of Avebury. Within this impressive earthwork lies the largest stone circle in Britain, originally composed of around 100 colossal stones, which in turn enclose 2 smaller stone circles.
Avebury consists of 3 stone circles surrounded by an internal ditch and bank. The bank measures 1,396 feet in diameter and 30 or so feet high.
The Sarsens are truly awe-inspiring, with the largest weighing an astonishing 100 tonnes, making it the heaviest standing stone in the British Isles.
These colossal stones, composed of locally sourced hard grey sandstone, were once buried, perhaps in an attempt to suppress pagan practices or to erase the ancient site from memory.
Fortunately, the visionary archaeologist Alexander Keeler dedicated himself to restoring the circle in the 1930s, revealing much of its former grandeur.
So what was the purpose of this monumental undertaking? This question continues to captivate archaeologists who have speculated on its intended function.
Some suggest it may have served as a gathering place for the surrounding communities, a venue for seasonal fairs and festivals. However, the lack of everyday artefacts such as pottery and animal bones within the henge suggest it may have been a restricted space, perhaps reserved for special ceremonies or rituals.
The absence of waste within the monument further supports the idea of its sacred significance.
Interestingly, many of the sarcens show signs of extensive use before being incorporated into the monument. Some may have served as polishing stones for axes, while others may have been used in ritualistic practices.
So we've come just a short walk from Avebury to Silbury Hill, which is a colossal man-made mound towering 30 metres above the surrounding countryside. Constructed over centuries and originally bright white, Silbury Hill is a testament to the incredible labour and dedication of its builders, who painstakingly moved and deposited countless tons of earth to create this monumental structure.
Excavations in 2007 revealed that construction began around 4,400 years ago and may have taken up to 200 years to complete. The story of Silbury Hill does not end in prehistory, though. A recent geophysical survey has shown that the Romans chose this site to build a road and an extensive settlement around the foot of the mound behind us.
Despite its impressive scale, the purpose of Silbury Hill remains a mystery, captivating archaeologists and sparking endless speculation. While similar in scale and construction efforts of some of the Egyptian pyramids, Silbury Hill contains no evidence of a burial, unlike its Egyptian counterparts. Now, local folklore adds a touch of intrigue to the mystery of Silbury Hill, with legend suggesting it may be the final resting place of King Sil, who was buried upside down on a golden horse. Sometimes he is seen riding around the hill on a moonlit night. Now, I'm not sure where I heard this, as my wife has never heard the upside down bit, but interestingly, there is precedent for an upside down urn burial in prehistoric times. And similar practices are also found in Scandinavia, which suggest a possible influence for these local legends.
The devil, on his way to bury the nearby town of Marlborough beneath a great clod of earth, comes across a cobbler carrying a bag full of broken shoes. The devil asks how far it is to the town, to which the cobbler cunningly answers, "Oh, such a long way off, I've worn out all these shoes." Defeated, the devil drops the clod where he stands and leaves in a huff. That clod became Silbury Hill. More recently, in 2009, a police officer contacted British UFO experts after seeing aliens examining a freshly made crop circle nearby. The sergeant, who has not been named, was off duty and at first thought they were forensic officers as they were wearing all bright white coveralls. He stopped his car and approached the field. As he approached, the men, all over 6 foot tall with blonde hair, he heard the sound of static electricity, and the trio ran away, as he put it, faster than any man he had ever seen.
So we've come to St Mary's Church, which is nestled within the picturesque village of Alton Barnes. It's a hidden gem, a tiny Grade 1 listed church, believed to be one of the oldest and possibly smallest in the entire country.
This diminutive house of worship, dating back over 1,000 years to the Saxon era, offers a unique glimpse into the religious and cultural life of our ancestors.
The parish of Alton Barnes itself is mentioned in the Domesday Book and named after the Saxon village by the stream, and it boasts a rich history. It contains a long barrow at Adam's grave, a section of the Wansdyke, and of course the famous White Horse, a landmark we explored in a previous episode on Chalkhill Figures.
During recent restoration work, a remarkable discovery was made. Hidden beneath the layers of whitewash, long-forgotten medieval paintings were revealed, offering a tantalising glimpse into the church's past. It is believed that these vibrant colours, a testament to the artistic skill of the medieval craftsmen, were concealed during the Reformation under the orders of King Henry VIII, and they haven't been seen for over 500 years.
So yeah, it's possible that some of these actually date as far back as the Anglo-Saxons, they believe, and they're currently trying to raise funds to kind of expose a bit more and do a bit more research.
And what's really interesting as well is we're so used to churches these days being sort of beige and pale colours and fairly uniform and plain. But back then they would have been vibrant, colourful places, and they are places designed to overawe you, overawe the senses. And I mean, you can see the painting just up there. You know, it would have been a lot brighter, a lot more colourful. And I'd love to see, you know, sort of some more renovations like that, you know.
Yeah. So, Andy, there's actually another church just around the corner I was going to show you as well whilst we're here.
And it's not even Sunday.
No.
All right, let's go.
So we've come to Wyrdo, which is a Grade 2 listed church dating to the 12th century. And it holds secrets within these very walls, Andy. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something under your feet.
Oh. There's a trap door. What were you trying to do to me?
This is like some evil villain trying to make you. No,
There are sharks down there.
Have a look.
I will have a look.
A nice hidden gem.
Oh wow, look at that. So yeah, there's a few things down here. I mean, people have left things, offerings. Got a sprig of the yew, probably from out. Is that the yew? Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
From outside.
There's a star.
Yeah, got a little star, crystal.
It's a hagstone.
There's a hagstone right there. Yeah. Is there anything in the dip there?
I mean, that hole is quite creepy in itself.
That is. Sort of a bunched up bit of paper. Yeah, there's a couple of gemstones here, and there's sort of debris on there that you can tell people have been leaving things there for a long time.
So yeah, sarsen stones, and they're the same as the stones at Avebury where we've just come from.
Yeah. So the intriguing discovery has sparked speculation amongst archaeologists. Could these sarsen stones be remnants of a pre-Christian sacred site here? Perhaps the location held religious significance long before the church was built. The presence of a 1,700-year-old yew tree just outside the churchyard further supports this theory, as ancient trees were often considered sacred by our ancestors.
One other point actually to mention is that just around the corner they also excavated parts of a Roman villa. So the history here.
Yeah, it goes back, doesn't it? It really goes back. That's about it for the midwinter special.
Yeah, we hope you have a lovely solstice, Yule, Christmas, or even the lesser known Modern Night.
What, Modern Night?
Well, Modern Night on Mother's Night is a fascinating piece of Anglo-Saxon history. Mentioned by the Venerable Bede, it seems to have been celebrated on December 25th. Another pre-conversion Anglo-Saxon midwinter festival may have been Geola or Yule. Instead of being connected with a deity, this seems to be linked directly to the solstice. It gave its name, again according to Bede, to the months corresponding to December and January in the Julian calendar.
So midwinter is a term more prevalent in Anglo-Saxon sources. Either Christmassy or Geola, this name could refer to the whole Christmas season, but was frequently used for Christmas Day itself. Midwinter is Missa Day, or Midwinter's Mass Day.
I think we just about got through butchering some Anglo-Saxon there.
I think we did. I hope no one that knows Old English off by heart is watching this, or if they do, they forgive us. It is a season of forgiveness after all. And on that note, thank you for watching. We've enjoyed making this one. We hope you've enjoyed watching or listening, whatever you're doing. I think it's a good episode. I think you would be sorry to miss it. For those listening, we are standing inside a massive yew tree. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and Craig's hiding now. Get out, Craig. Say goodbye to everyone.
Stay weird.
And me.